Hello and welcome to today's after-class webinar series. Today we will be reviewing the procedure of generating CM14 Gage R&R Excel reports. There are 5 basic steps when generating a Gage R&R Excel report. The first step is to create the Gage R&R program in Checkmate and define which tolerance components will be used for the evaluation using the PPAP switches. When running the program on the CMM, be sure to name the results files accurately so that you know which part, which operator, and which trial that each results file represents. Here we have all 90 results files from running the Gage R&R program. You can see here that each run of the Gage R&R is named with the operator name. We had 3 operators, followed by an underbar, followed by the part number. We had 10 parts. And another underbar, followed by the trial number, as we had 3 trials per part. In step 3, we load the CMM results into Checkmate. And then, the most important step, to define the Gage R&R attributes using the cmgroup/reports command. You can use the icon on the output ribbon, but if you don't see that in your version of Checkmate 14, simply type the command cmgroup and select reports from the next pop-up. This is a listing of all 90 report groups that we just loaded. The group name is in the very left column. Notice the 3 columns on the right side, part, trial, and appraiser, have not been filled in. This is what we need to do right now. We highlight the group row, then right mouse click to set the part number, trial number, and appraisal name one at a time. Now this is just going to take too long to do this 90 times, so let's use a few tricks to speed up the process. Let's highlight all 30 of Bob's runs using the Shift key. Then we'll right-click, set the appraiser name to Bob to set all the highlighted runs. Now let's highlight the same 30 runs that belong to Bob. This time we're going to set the part number. We are going to use wildcards to take the part number portion of the name to use in the part number column. So let's right-click and set the part number. We can type any character in the field and Checkmate will ignore it unless it is a question mark. I like to use X's and underbars. So I will type in 3 X's where Bob's name was, then an underbar, now 2 question marks where the part number is, another underbar, and another X. Checkmate takes the characters where the question marks are and puts those characters into the part number field. Finally, we will set the trial number. Highlight Bob's 30 runs, right-click to set the trial number, and then type the wildcard XXX for Bob's characters, underbar, XX to ignore the part number, then an underbar, and then finally a question mark to use the last character in the name, which is actually the trial number. Then we will repeat this process for the other 2 appraisers. All of our Gage R&R attributes are now set. Step 4 takes us into the Excel default screen to generate the report. After selecting the Gage R&R report type and template at the top, we need to select the PPAP switch. Let's go do it. In the Gage R&R report, each feature has its own worksheet with a complete evaluation. The final sheet is a Gage R&R summary of all features evaluated. Thanks for watching and have a great day.